Okay, so video 2 today. The album I'm going to reviewing now is the album Generation Loss by the, I assume, one-man band, A Terrible Night's Sleep. This is an exception with the 10 Meets upload. I said I didn't even listen to that album before I uploaded it. This was the first one I uploaded, and along with the second album I uploaded, I actually did listen to those albums. I tried. I did try to listen to all the stuff I uploaded. I got overwhelmed so fast. Like, I just get, like YouTube recommended just, gave me, 15 in a day. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm not doing that. Shut up. So this one is of the smaller group where I actually did listen to it before uploading. Well, while uploading, I think. So this album is 9 songs and 33 minutes. That's a solid, good length for this album. I think, generally speaking, in the middle section of the album is where, the more mediocre songs are. Like the song 2016, not really a huge fan of that one. Doesn't give me much of an impression. The song It Is, No It Isn't, I feel like is supposed to be a bit better. It's a shame that it isn't. And also the song Flaw, I like that song. That song is good. It's a nice instrumental. It's kind of one-dimensional. And also, I'm just going to go to the other negative. This one doesn't really affect score. It's just it overuses reversing tracks quite a bit. Somewhat shows to the point where the lead single is called Reversed Garbage. It's usually done in it's one of the few things that gives this album the aesthetic it has. But I think, oh god, there's that fly again. Damn it. Generally speaking, when reversing is used, it's used well. I think on some tracks, it's just kind of there and doesn't really add or take away from a song. It's just kind of in the background happening. Yeah. I'm probably going to hate Car Seat Headrest first album. And I'm sorry I keep mentioning Car Seat Headrest. I know. I'm like a dream stan. I'm sorry. I guess if we're going to go from negative to positive, I'm going to have the one that's right in between. I usually just write down positives and negatives for an album. This time I chose to be a little different, little quirky with it, and add a either way thing. I could have given that a better name, like mixed or whatever. The sound, the general aesthetic this album has, it feels I wrote down feels generic. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but I think I get it. I can't say I listened to too many fifth wave emo albums. I would like to. I have Weather Day and Paranol on my list. Asian Glow. I feel as far as the underground one-man band digital audio workstation post-emo music that gets made, I feel this is not the most unique, maybe. I mean, the sound it goes for is still like a fuzzy lo-fi warm aesthetic, I guess. So it is still a good overall vibe. It's I don't know, I feel it's ultimately, something being generic I don't really give a damn. If it sounds good, it sounds good. But, I get it. Being unique is definitely better. Positives, I guess I already mentioned fifth wave emo. I like the ethos a lot, I'll just say, I guess. Just one person pouring out their emotions through, digital audio workstation, Ableton fuckery. It's nice. A lot of the songs do have, some really interesting, really nice hooks throughout the album. There's a lot of, interesting, instrumental hooks and vocal hooks on this album that do generally make it worth listening to multiple times. Okay, give me a second. Okay, it's recording now. Okay, good. My grandfather made ravioli and doesn't call my phone. Like he said, that flies on the screen. That flies over there. So mad. A terrible review for A Terrible Night's Sleep. So anyways, as I was goddamn saying, there's some nice hooks on this album. There's some nice bass lines that get stuck in my head. There's some nice guitar melodies that are really cool. There's some nice, interesting ideas that are just nice to listen to. And they make me feel nice that I'm listening to nice music. The nicest part of this album is easily the last 3 songs. The song Generation Loss is, probably the best song up to that point. It's a pretty good song. As far as, the, I guess, regular songs in this album go, it's, one of the better ones. React Structure is my favorite song on this album, probably. Again, it's a pretty good song in the fact that it does switch up a lot. Again, it kind of does I guess it's three acts in the same way. Like the King of Carrot Flowers is three acts. Like Act 2 is kind of like in definitely like padding in between part 1 and 3. And speaking of which, I like the third part of the three act structure the most. It's my favorite. Like his voice is the most audible. It's like the most passionate. It's probably the noisiest part of the album. I like it. Well, noisiest. Oh God, oh no, it's compressed is probably the noisiest. Which also has a pretty good outro too. And also the last song, Dramatic Chords, like generally has like a nice drum loop, like a nice dramatic bass line, has some nice guitar riffs through and through the song. It's just nice to listen to. I would give this like a 7.6. Yeah. Sorry to get really specific with the decimal points, I know, but 7.6. That's what I think this album is. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. It's nice to listen to, and it has like a just nice refer to like the last 11 minutes. Like way after I uploaded this album on my channel. It's been like a week or two since like he just like dropped a comment on my upload saying it's weird that like people re-upload this. I guess he means weird as in like it's surreal that like people actually like his stuff enough to repost it online, which cool. Again, I would have reposted it regardless of whether I liked it or not, and also it's one of the only times I actually did listen to it, and I definitely saw that fly this time. You probably saw it like go right on my forehead. I hate. Why are you here? Also commented on like the post said I made 6 goddamn album reviews, and they said unbelievable. I'm like, oh, so you stuck around. Nice. I replied to their community post where they said they bought a synth 4 times and explained that it was actually a pretty expensive synth. I point out the PS5. They said that if they had pointed out the PS5, they wouldn't have standards, which is an extremely fair point. Again, these aren't like very beefy reviews. I'm sorry, but like I'm on a tight. I'm trying to do 4 reviews in like 4 days. I'm not really used to recording back-to-back reviews here. I was gonna do that like in the car in no one's truck, but not here in my house where my grandfather can make noises like that. So goodbye everybody. Hope you all enjoy this review. I hope Terrible Night's Sleep enjoys this review. It is just one person, right? I feel like it's a personal question. Well, personal. I feel like it's a question I'm gonna ask like the personnel on the album. It is just one person making this, right? Like I'm not stupid. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is, but I mean, confirmation's nice. So, bye everyone. Gonna recording up probably the other 2. Yeah. Am I done? Am I like actually done for the? Holy shit! So, bye everyone. Bye everyone. I'm gonna go record the other 2 reviews because I think I just realized I'm actually finished and I can like edit them over like today, tomorrow, and the day after, and upload them. Wow. I could cry. I won't because I'm wearing makeup. So, see you folks.